Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tech Guru Reviews, and today I'm giving you guys my review of the Speck Candyshell for the iPhone 4. Now this case will set you back around $34.95 in the US, and you can find that on Speck's website, and I'll have a link to that down below. And while you're there, go check out all the colors this comes in. This comes in a whole variety of different colors. It was so hard to pick which color I wanted. I did end up picking it in white. It looks very nice on both the black and the white iPhone, and you can always find this case a little bit cheaper on third-party sites like Amazon or eBay. Be careful where you buy it though. Make sure that it's the actual Speck case, and make sure that it's right for you. So let's go ahead and get into the review of this thing. Alright guys, and now for the review part of this video. What we're going to do is I'm going to run through the case, and I'm going to show you guys my pros and my cons to this case, and you can decide from there if this is the case for you. So starting out with some cons. This case will not allow the iPhone to fit with some docking stations. I'm not saying all docking stations. A lot of them will fit with this, but you might want to check and make sure that you do have enough space available on your docking station for this phone in this case. Otherwise, you will run into issues, and you might have to buy a docking extender, which is no fun. And another con would be that the silent vibrate switch is covered up a little bit by the plastic here. I think that is because this is for the AT&T iPhone 4, and they may have shipped me the wrong one. I hope they didn't, but they may have easily have, because of the switch is placed wrong in the cutout of this case for the iPhone 4, for the Verizon at least. And then some more cons would be that the back is easily scratched. Not that that really matters too much, seeing as you'd rather have this case get scratched than your phone, since the case is replaceable very easily. And it does show a little bit. On the white model, not so much, but on the black or on the darker blue models, you will see the scratches will show through quite a bit. Another thing is that it does crack easily. You can kind of see here, down by the camera cutout, there is a crack in the case, in the plastic at least. I don't remember dropping it from that big of a fall. I did do some drop tests with it, but it did crack. I don't know how, but this is only on the plastic part of the case, so I'm not too worried, since there is a rubber part on the inside that had shown no defects after I noticed the crack. Another thing is that the flash is affected by the cutout here. In the new model for the 4S, they did give a lot more space for the camera flash, so I'm looking forward to trying that out. Another thing is that this case is very pricey. If you didn't catch before, this is $34.95. I did find this cheaper on Amazon, and that might be why the camera cutout, or the silent vibrate switch cutout, is a little jacked up, but the prices on this is nuts. I wouldn't want to pay $34. It is a great case, but for $34, you could seriously, get like a Switch Easy Odyssey, or maybe an OtterBox Commute, or something that has a little bit more protection for that money. So if you are going to buy this case, I would highly recommend going somewhere else besides the Speck website for getting this case, unless you want to pay $34. I don't know. Another thing is that the rubber on the outside here may peel like an eraser would on a pencil. When you use it, you get shavings. That does happen to the rubber. I haven't ran into that on this model of the case yet, but on other models of the Speck Candyshell I've used before, there has been the peeling effect on the outside, which isn't good. Another con, I don't blame the design of the case or Speck, is that right here above this little bridge above the 30-pin docking area, I did snap the plastic part. That's not too big of a worry to me, seeing as it still works, it's still great, but that was kind of a user fault. When you are installing and uninstalling your phone from this case, you might want to be careful, because I did in fact snap the plastic part, but it still works. I do not blame the design of the case. That was totally my fault. The design of the case is great there. I have no complaints at all. It was all user. That was my fault. So now for the pros of this case. This case is great for texting. It keeps the original feel of the iPhone, and it adds rounded corners, or rounded edges here, as you can see. In comparison to the regular iPhone, it's more of a boxy type of feel. This has more of a curved edge, very ergonomic for when you're texting. If you text a lot on your iPhone, I know I do, this was great for texting. It adds a little bit of bulk, so it doesn't feel so small, and it has the rounded sides, so it feels nice in your hand. Another thing is that it has a perfect amount of protection for the amount of bulk that it has on the phone. You can, like I said, it has lay on the table design. It does have shock resistant corners here with the rubber design here. It has a lot of protection for the amount of bulk that it has. It looks very nice, very basic, no big logos splattered across the back, very clean cut. It looks very generic, very nice case. I like the look of it a lot. The visual appeal is great, and it feels very solid. It feels like a one-piece case. Feels like your phone is secure. I don't feel my phone jiggling around or anything. The sides are all very strong. You can't really like move them. It feels very, very, very good. I'm very happy with that. That was one of the big things I felt when I unboxed it. And then the other thing is that the interior design is genius with the dimpled air dissipating design, and the weight reducing design is just great. Thank you guys so much for checking out my review of this case. A link to this case will be down below on Speck's website, where you can go check out all the colors it comes in. Make sure that's the case for you. There's a FAQ on their site you can go check out about this case if you have any questions about it. But if you do have any questions about it, leave a comment down below. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. And if you want more content, please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. You can find me at twitter.com/techgurureviews and facebook.com/techgurureviews. Check out my website at about.me/techgurureviews. And you can email me about anything technology related at all at techgurureviews@gmail.com. So once again, you guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. This has been Tech Guru Reviews, and peace out.